There we go. Ace Attorney time! And we got the fun model out now. We've got the fun Ace Attorney model out. There we go. And then... there we go. We've got the proper Ace Attorney model out today, and we're going to be replaying the trilogy. We're going to attempt to do some voices, and we're going to hope for the best. Basically, I played these games back in, I want to say, like 2014, 2015-ish. So, when the second trilogy came out, I played the first trilogy on my DS, 3DS, one of the two, and I do own the physical copy of the first one, and then I played the trilogy, I think, on my 3DS. And I've also, I think I've co-played Apollo Justice with someone. I got spoiled pretty fast, and I've only just finished the Chronicles, so I'm not going to be replaying those, but we're going to be attempting to replay the Phoenix Wright trilogy for basically the whole of next year, alongside the Investigations games, and hopefully we can make a start on Apollo Justice, and I don't remember what the other two are called. I think it's Dual Destinies and then Spirit of Justice. We'll find out, so I think we will start. Yeah, okay, Ace Attorney, Justice for All, Trials and Tribulations, Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney, and then it's Dual Destinies, Spirit of Justice, Chronicles 1 and 2, Investigations 1 and 2, Prosecutor's Gambit. Alright, so that's fine. This stream is going to be a little bit longer. It's going to be a little bit longer than my regular streams that I do. So, we're going to be attempting to get through the whole first case, and maybe part of the second case. Oh, I'm not voicing the cutscene. Oh, Sydney Stone! There she is! I do remember what this character is called. Oh, here's our pup! I do like the art style. Ooh! August 3rd, 9:47 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. I'm gonna do Phoenix in my voice, it's a lot easier. Boy, am I nervous. Oh god, right! What do I do here? I'll just go. Oh, hiya, Chief! Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks? Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant from before this case? Yes. Dude, you're supposed to be unbiased. I mean, I get you're a defense attorney, but no. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. Oh, this is Larry. What voice am I giving Larry? It's over, ma'am. Oh, no, that's not right. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yep, that's him. Death, despair. Ah. It's just screwed. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Yep, it's him. Nick! Hey. Hey there, Larry. I love his sprites. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? Whoa, what's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. I can't do an American accent. I'm shit at American accents. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did it? Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspaper say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. We're not going to talk about Miles yet, because, you know, fun money. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the Butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. I keep forgetting he's 24. Like, this is early. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That's an I owe him one. Which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 AM, District Court. Courtroom number 2.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
I think that's a great voice for Payne. I'm gonna keep doing that one. The, defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm, a little nervous.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
Yes, Your Honor? Gulp. Hands shaking. Eyesight fading.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
Defendant is Larry. The defendant, well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
Well, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover so many times. It's... Uh-oh. No. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here.
Phoenix,
Are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim, of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think... Oh, sorry, no, it's her line. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Cindy. Profiles. Mia Fey, 27. My boss and a very good defense attorney. Larry Butts, 23. The defendant, a likeable guy who's been my friend since grade school. Cindy Stone, 22. The victim, a model. She lived in her apartment by herself. Winston Payne, 52. The prosecutor for this case lacks presence and generally bad at getting his points across. Just press the R button to check it at any time, okay? Breaking the fourth wall. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim?
Her name is Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was
hit with a blunt object. I should not be this happy during a murder trial. She was struck once by a blunt object.
Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed.
This is not normally what we do.
You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Was he just doing this to comfort us? That's kind of sad, but also thank you. Thank you, thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was this statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
A statue in the shape of the thinker, it's rather heavy. Just give me a memento. There we go. A statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Statue is added to the court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R button to check the court record frequently. Another fourth wall break there.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that may help your client's case. Do you want to see my badge? You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Wait. Yeah, I was about to say, didn't they? Didn't they all die? Yes, Phoenix, they did. I wasn't jumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. Mate, that's not, no. What's it to you anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
Aw, what do you mean one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. I can't do American accents. I'm so crap at American accents.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Passport added to the court record. Passport. The victim apparently arrived at home from Paris on 30th of July. Yep, I can do American. Yep, I can do American time calendar. There we go. The day before the murder. Got the fun Ace Attorney thing out for this.
Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way!
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Yes, it's like, anyway. She's dead now, sorry. Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money in gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude!
can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right?
I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... Yeah, stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to the case.
Oh,
Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? A cheating sheep cop. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. And when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Oh, okay. Thanks, Larry. You are, not good at this.
Let's continue to the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question. You went on to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
Well,
Did you or did you not?
well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Larry, you are really not helping your case here. Larry, no. Larry, no. Oh, he went. What do I do now? Stop him answering. No, don't send him a signal. Just tell him no. What the hell? Phoenix, no. Well, see, it's like this. Oh god, I don't remember. No, I changed his accent there, but I don't know what it is.
You don't remember. Well, then we'll just have to remind you.
I've got a bad feeling.
We have a witness that proved he did go to the victim's apartment that day.
Well, that's some... Oh, no, that's the judge's line, not mine.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body. Just before making a gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Just one. Okay.
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sword to the stand.
Wow. This is the point in which Ace Attorney names just get I forgot about his whenever he just moves.
Mr. Sword, you sell newspaper, is this correct?
Oh god, what voice do I give to this man? Because I've got to keep it for... Because I know he appears in the investigations games at one point. So, like...
Do I just give him this voice? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sword, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Alright, here's our first testimony. Hell yeah. Witness's account.
I was going door to door.
Selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment.
Yep, that's the voice I decided to go with.
Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead.
That's the accent I went with. Cool.
I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I sought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remembered the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
Okay, fun. Alright, here's our testimony, boys. Larry! I can't defend you against the testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone at the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Oh god, no.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sword used was one of those.
Oh, so yeah, she has a landline, so we can tell this is like early 2000s, 1990s, early 2000s. Because I mean, I still have a landline, so this is talking from someone who does have a landline. But she got one of them.
Your Honor, you have to have it plugged into the wall. I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Blackout record added to the court record. Woo. Let's see what we've got in here. So we've got attorney badge. Yes, let me show you my attorney badge. Twitch plays Ace Attorney, and it was just them showing the badge the entire time. I loved it. Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death. 31st of July. 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Oh, hello. Yeah, so he's remembering the time wrong. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Statue in the shape of the thinker, it's rather heavy. Passport, victim arrived, yeah. Electricity to Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. So from what we could tell, we immediately could tell that he's wrong about the time. Because it says the autopsy report 4 to 5 p.m. So I'm assuming that's what we then have to press on. How old is he? 36. Yeah. Cool. Yes, Your Honor.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Please tell me you don't know all that. You went through law school, did you not? I mean... Phoenix!
All right, Wright. This is it, the real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
No shit, right? Or no shit, Herlock.
Because of the flipping... whatever. Ace Attorney Chronicles. It's easy to do by accent in the Chronicles because I'm British, but no,
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
Oh, how do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence.
I've already looked in the evidence folder. There's nothing there. Winston Payne ate it. I'm so sorry.
Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
Alright then.
Open the court record with the R button, then point out the contradictions in the testimony. More fourth wall break.
Thank you for the look, Matt. Hope you're doing good today. Cool. Witness's account.
I was going door to door.
Yeah, I know. When I saw man fleeing an apartment. Okay. I saw it. He must be in a hurry because he left the door half open. That's fine. Yeah, we can say she's dead. Unable to go inside. I'm gonna press him there, but I know exactly what evidence it is. He didn't touch anything.
Yes, I mean, no, nothing.
Alright, what happened next then? Okay, so nothing. Police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Yeah, we know that. Went to a nearby park and found a public phone. It was 1 p.m. I'm gonna present the evidence of this. Yes, I'm right, first time. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure about that?
Are you sure? You sure about that? It was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy. The autopsy notes the time of death sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody to, well, no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
Oh, there.
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
Okay. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. I believe that hard to find. Mr. Sword, have you so certainly found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question. My face doesn't move.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart.
Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
Alright. The time of discovery.
Oh, see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
Okay, so that's another one which we can immediately go, oh, it's the blackout. There couldn't have been a television program.
You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. The time of discovery, yet. Let's do this. Woo! When I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying it's probably come from the television. 3 hours off. I'm gonna go... It couldn't have been coming from the television because there's a blackout.
Objection!
Yeah. Cool. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
Ah! I will. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sword?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Sword, you're a very unreliable witness. Can we get this guy off the stand, please? The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sword. Let's hear your testimony once more. Not twice more or thrice more. Once more, please.
Pay attention for this, Ace Attorney Investigations. Quercus Alba. Jesus Christ. And your extraterritorial rights. Hearing the time.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. The murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
Table clock. Okay, so I'm gonna have to press him now.
You saw a clock. I guess it would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. Okay. Hearing the time.
I didn't hear the time. I saw it.
There's a table clock. I'm gonna just press it a bit to see what happens. That strikes me as a very suspicious mistake.
I'd be a little doubtful.
You said you didn't go inside the apartment though.
A table clock?
It was a table clock. Why do you know that? Is there a clock at the scene? So he knows about the murder weapon. The murder weapon. Oh, so it's just you have to present the statue.
Objection!
Yeah, okay. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
Phew, You with your objections and your evidence. Who do you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Sort.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honour, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne.
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch, you just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submit it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Mr. Wright, the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock.
Why would he know that? He has to touch it. Yes! Your Honour, there is a gaping hole. The weapon clock is to hold in his hand. If the witness testified he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah, prove it. Prove I went in there. Prove it, Ace Attorney. You know you can do it.
I'll do it better than that. I'll prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Hell yeah! Get him, Phoenix!
Got him. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honour. Mr. Sort, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? I assure you it's quite based. No, that's Apollo Justice. Just look at the witness's face. He's just screaming.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
I mean, he'd probably say no.
I
never. Look, the clock I had no. I mean, I saw. Shut up! I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should ban. Give him death. Jesus Christ.
Order! Order in the court! Jesus Christ, this man!
Your Honour, a moment, please. Jesus Christ, this guy's scaring me. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defence's claim.
Mr. Wright,
What? Your Honour? What the fuck? This guy just admitted. I mean, I didn't admit it, but like, look at him. After I accused him, he threw his toupee at me. What am I supposed to do with that? I've now got sweaty hair on my desk. Do I like throw it back to him?
you claim the sound the witness heard from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honour, the sound Mr. Sort heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honour, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker, after all.
So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sort heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sort, Jesus Christ, are you okay? Dude, take a breather, please. You don't need to breathe that hard. So, Mr. Sort, try to talk your way out of this one.
You forgot one thing.
Oh God, what's he talking about now?
While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder?
Because of the... Oh, for goodness sake, mate, just give up. Just give up.
If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Mate, I think even you've realised it's, this guy is, the murderer.
I sense the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sort.
I come all this way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal. Your lawyer's all slime.
Oh, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Well... Not so fast, Mr. Soy.
Oh, she's helping out now.
Chief.
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think!
But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow on the day of the murder.
Yes, you can.
Nobody can prove it.
Well, yes, but that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside the box.
Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow, and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes! Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Tough word. Let's see you pull this one off.
I'd say there's evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
The passport! Because it happened the day, before. She came back the day before. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 PM here, it's 1 AM the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. I'm glad I get to do the objection for this one. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sort. Or should I say, Mr. Did It. Oh, he's having a moment. Oh, he's got rabies. I think we should get him checked out. I think he might have rabies.
Order! Order, I say!
Yay, first case.
Well, this case has suddenly turned out differently than we all expected. Yeah, Mr. Payne, your witness.
He was arrested and been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete an offense.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, it is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant Mr. Larry Butts.
Not guilty! Woo! Case number 1. I keep forgetting how short the first case is. It means we can start on the second case already and we'll be like, oh my god, it's only been 45 minutes! Including the starting soon screen. Which was like... So this case took us like half an hour. Which, like, compared to a lot of the Chronicles cases, which take up to about 4, I'm happy with that. Or Eden's Garden, which I just played, which that first trial was so long. It turns out that Frank Sort was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sort let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sort grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 PM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
Well, that was quick.
Half an hour court case, baby. Can't believe we still won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
Don't get used to that anymore.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry will feel.
My life is over.
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
But my Cindy's gone, man. Gone forever.
Larry, she was a... Never mind. Congratulations, Harry.
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent.
Thanks. I really owe you one.
I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't.
Yeah, if she had, think about how alive she would be.
Oh hey! Why my voice cracked there?
Here, take this. It's a present. Oh, thanks. I want the murder weapon.
A present? For me? Wait, wasn't it the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Jesus Christ, I'm going to die.
Yo, Nick!
Why the sprite? Why does he look so menacing?
Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Doesn't it make you want to cry?
Larry, are you so sure?
Excuse me?
I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing. Really? Isn't that right, right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Oh yeah, right! What is she talking about?
My badge!
It's her own thing, she kept it! Check this out, Larry. We're positive you weren't just some chump to her.
What about that clock?
This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she travelled.
Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all.
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take travelling.
Yeah, why did she do that? That is a weird thing.
We'll make of it what you will. ...
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am, thanks.
Hope that made him feel a little better. right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realise things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn. Live and learn! Anyway. Wait, no. Grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
I still don't get, like, I understand why she's wearing the blazer and the skirt. What is that top? That is so low cut. The scarf's good, and the blazer's great, and the, like, everything apart from the top you could get away with.
Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
The other half was you, actually, so, yeah. Thank Eric Vale for that one.
Part, at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime, maybe over drinks.
Yeah, because there's a whole thing about, like, drinking with your boss in Japan, assuming this is still Japan and not Japanifornia, like the anime.
And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless you count the clock he gave me, crap. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the centre of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Aww.
Dang, I like Mia. Shame she, next case. A brand new episode has been added. We're gonna do case 2 and see how much we can get through case 2 in like an hour and a half. I forgot we could save. We'll save until the next case. There you go. Boom. Hello? Oh, Maya. Oh god, this is Hamburger Helper. Okay, I need to... She's into, like, something else in the Japanese version, but in the American version they made her into hamburgers. Oh god, she's gonna be higher than Mia. Okay.
Hello, this is Maya.
Hey Maya, it's me.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been?
Well, lonely, and it's all your fault.
Nah,
I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place.
that's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favour to ask.
I know. You want me to hold evidence for you.
Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here.
I gotcha. So, what is it this time?
It's a clock.
A clock?
Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You've always liked toys.
Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis.
Now. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead, though.
Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility it might turn out that way.
Yeah. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then.
Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like, burgers.
Yeah, she's the hamburger helper.
You'd really go for a good burger.
Okay. We'll hit the usual joint.
Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon.
Yep. I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27. Oh, fudge. Someone's recording stuff. September 5th, 8:57 PM, Fay & Co. Law Offices. Oh, this is Stingy. What voice do I give him? This is our second perp, and I'm trying to remember what to do with him. God. He's got like a big I can't give him Southern, because that's what I'm going to do with Lotta Hart later, who's in the, I want to say, either third or fourth. I think she's fourth case? Lotta is she third or fourth? I don't remember.
Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine. The papers.
I'm sorry, I can't give you what I don't have.
Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the, thinker that swallowed those papers.
How could you know?
Oh, you're not cognivorous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, no, I should have been more careful. My dear Miss Fay, I'm so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay.
They killed her! Oh no! At least all these people know how to wear gloves. Here's Red, White. Red, White, and Blue. Red, White, and Blue Corp. That's his name. I do remember what this guy's called. September 5th, 9:08 PM. Fay and Co. Law Officers. I'm gonna go until a little bit, until like we find out the defendant, we go and talk to the defendant, and then I'm gonna go just quickly grab a drink. Cause my voice is being fun. Uh-oh, I'm late. That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood. Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Being moved. I don't have time to examine this stuff. Blood. Oh god, she's got a high voice. I keep forgetting. Oh god, why do I give her such a high voice? Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! This is Maya. Who are you? The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then also quickly it began to fade. Love the light that just happens to be shining down on her chest here. Thanks, Ace Attorney. Chief. Oh wow, the clock is a lot bigger than I thought it was. I'm playing on my Switch, so I have to work out the controls. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon. Again. Some shards of glass are shattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. There's an open window here. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. Oh no, Gatewater. I recognize that from Ace Attorney Investigations. A nice, luxurious place. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. The murder weapon? It looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Butts. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand laying broken at the back of the room. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? A word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? Well, if she died instantly, she obviously couldn't have, could she? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. Department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. Is there any other places I could find? It's painful to look, but I have to for Mia's sake. Looks like she was hit in the head with a blunt weapon. She died. The chief's chair, a simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in it too. Anything else? Oh, she up. Where'd she go? I put her right there. Oh, she didn't run. Oh, there she is. Yikes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here.
Maya. Maya Faye.
Maya Faye? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Let's come talk to her. What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me, can you tell me what happened?
I came in. The room was dark. And Sis.
So she was already dead. So, you're the chief's
Sister. I'm her younger sister.
and you were here visiting? This late at night?
Uh-huh. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her.
Evidence?
Yeah, it was that clock. It was the thinker.
And now I'm going to present the receipt to you. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt.
Huh? My name? Why would she write my name?
Please, just calm down.
Why would Sis write my name?
Uh-oh. Now I've done it. I'd better hurry up and call the police. I want to present some stuff. About the thinker.
The thinker? That was... Oh...
She's crying. This was lying next to the chief.
I know, I saw it there too. I thought they might be pieces of the light stand.
Maybe. Never heard of a glass light stand before. Here's my badge.
I've never seen that before.
Anything else that I can do with her? Whew. The door next to the chief's office, it's slightly open. I'd better not touch the doorknob. Good choice. A large painting, I guess you'd call it modern art. I, on the other hand, call it a mistake. The sofa's for clients, it's leather. Real luxury model. You know what else? No. You couldn't cram more legal books in here even if you wanted to. You can gaze upon the shelves without feeling insignificant. The reception desk. I usually sit here. A small writing desk cluttered with office supplies. No clues here. We only moved to the office again? Okay. Oh, there we go. I have to... Right. I'd better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws in the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was taking it apart. Come quick! Oh, it's April. A perfectly normal office desk. The chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on stuff the clients use, your own stuff simple. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all that she used this PC was for email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Garage? All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. I better not use it. Anything else? Oh. Is there anything I've not investigated? Oh, wait, what have I? This thing. The ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. I think that's it. Okay. Wee-oo! Here come the police! The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Yeah! Yeah! We love this guy! We love doing Gumshoe here! One day I want to cosplay this man. I'm a big girl and I'd love to do a like a femme Gumshoe cosplay at some point. Oh god, how do I do? I'm just gonna give him just like the most stereotypical. Alright, oh god, no, it's not. I'm Detective Gumshoe, see? Sure. Yeah, it's about there. Gumshoe, what an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Hi, April. Jesus Christ, you're top. I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Maya. Wait, she wouldn't have. Whoa! Excuse me. Does word Maya mean anything to you?
And that's my name.
What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood. See? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. So, you can. Case closed. You'll come down to the precinct, ma'am. Mom.
What? Huh?
Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. Gumshoe, darling. As much as I love you, you're a bit stupid. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin. I had to talk to Maya. Right, I'm gonna save here. Visitors room. Wow, they've poor Maya locked up like a criminal. I'm going to save. And I'm gonna quickly switch to BRB while I go wander off to get a drink. There we go. I'm back with some water. Because this is going to help my throat with all the different voices I decided to go for, but we'll find out what we get. Back to the day one. So this is when we start doing multiple days and we get our first investigations, which I think is fine. Wow, they poor Maya locked up like a criminal.
Oh, it's you, the lawyer.
Good morning. Oh no.
Good morning.
Good morning. She looks so tired.
Are you going to be my attorney?
I think she's tired. She's yawning. Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Of course I will. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Of course I will. Cheer up.
Really?
Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She's sad now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it?
No, no one could. Who would believe me, even you, when you found me in the office? You looked at me like I'd done it.
Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought.
It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you.
Heard? Heard what about me?
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day.
Today was my junior partner's first day in court.
Wow, really? How'd that go?
It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while.
So he crashed and burned?
He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. He's also practically indestructible, as apparently I've heard. The only thing he's lacking is experience.
Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now.
I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Jeez. Okay. Wait until Apollo Justice and you have to wait for that lot.
That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia...
I know.
There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yeah?
What's with that outfit?
Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Acolytes? Like people in religious training? Oh my god, you're gonna become a monk! D&D stuff? Oh, hell yeah, when's your flurry flows coming out? Which path are you going on? I like my first one was 4 elements, it was a great one. Water Genasi you complete? Okay, cool. Oh, was that your okay, cool.
Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training.
I'm sorry, that's nothing strange? A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as being strange. Could you tell me about the day of the murder?
Yep. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yep. That clock shaped like the thinker.
The one Larry made? How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice?
Her own voice?
I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone.
You recorded it?
Uh-huh. I forgot how to delete those things.
So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it.
Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry.
Oh, right. Yeah, of course. start yawning. It's like 2 p.m. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it.
I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Sure, thanks. Maya's memo added to the court record. Conversation I had with my sister is recorded. Is it Braille? Why does it look like it's written in Braille? I need to learn how to read Braille at some point. It's quite cool. So you're an acolyte at a medium in training.
That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into that stuff too?
Of course! And she left the mountain to follow her career, as she said. Her powers were first class, too.
I had no idea. Wait,
What?
so you're a real honest-to-God spirit medium with like ESP and all of that?
Yup, in training. Well, you can't
Oh wait, well you contact Mia's spirit then? You can just ask her who killed her.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level.
I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you a favour?
Question mark?
This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me?
I'll do it. Sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to.
Say, what about your parents?
They're dead.
Oh, they are. I mean, well, Phoenix doesn't talk about his parents at any point during the games, I don't think. Like, Phoenix is the most secretive protagonist I've ever met. Well, not that I've met him or anything, but yeah. I see. Don't worry, leave it to me.
Thank you.
The trial's tomorrow at 10. Wow, that's early. What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
What if this guy refuses?
He told me if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
When will that happen?
They're giving me until 4 this afternoon.
And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Wait, don't. Day of the murder.
Sorry.
Sorry, I know it must be hard.
It's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. This morning, I got a call from my sister.
Not this morning. Oh god, no, not this morning. That morning.
She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
That's the Thinker Club. Yeah. When did you arrive at the office?
It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister.
Thanks, Maya. Well, that's all I need to hear for now. The higher I do voices, the more I want to yawn, so... I'm just gonna move. Grossberg! Oh, it's this dude. My hemorrhoids are doing the Harlem Shake! This guy. I know who this guy is. Why does the page remind me of Indiana Jones? According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back, so yeah. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Wolfgang Akira. Oh, wait. Oh, mate. Wolfgang from Eden's Garden would have worked really well in like the Ace Attorney universe. Like, put him with Miles Edgeworth and you probably like those two would go at each other. Because he was a defense attorney. I think Wolfgang's supposed to be a defense attorney. And yeah. Oh, sugar. Must drop my controller then. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Oh, okay. Why can't I just like examine stuff? That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick, it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that light is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. What do you mean no clues? I'm on the map. Mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. I think that's it that I can just investigate, right? This is gonna be fun in like a latent. This is gonna be fun with me playing a latent game when World of Steam comes out and it's me just doing this the whole time. I guess we can go back to the law officers to go and investigate. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. I'm assuming this is Gumshoe.
Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? You're the Butts guy, aren't you?
No, Phoenix Wright.
I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. The Butts guy, he was a killer. You're no killer, right?
He was proven innocent.
Right, and you were,
Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe.
right at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here! Yes, sir. Be right there. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you'd better do it quick. He thinks I'm Maya's lawyer.
Hey, dude. About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy?
You wanna know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that don't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all. I'm great at leaking reports to defense attorneys.
Private death. 5th of September? I think 5th of September. At 9 PM. Death was instantaneous, that's gonna come up.
Oh, Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win.
Why do you say that?
The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the Edgeworth, my pal! My buddy, please! We love the boy. Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Here's the third friend out of the trio. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Why do I need to know who Edgeworth is? My character knows who Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal, Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, do you know him? Of course I do.
I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. Doesn't feel pain, doesn't feel remorse.
And he's incredibly into tokusatsu, just like I am. We love tokusatsu here.
He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict.
Don't talk about him that way, you make him barely sound human.
In the words of Jello Apocalypse, Miles is a robot. Or a Digimon or whatever.
I do remember random bits from that one. Yeah. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case.
So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost the case since he became a prosecutor.
He became prosecutor, not a prosecutor, just prosecutor, at the incredibly young age of 20. Jesus.
Of course, there are rumours and back alley deals and forged evidence.
Not that I'll get caught for forged evidence one day.
All I know for sure is Edgeworth hates crime with the most abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon.
Here's my lawyer's badge. What's this? Sorry, pal, but I got no info.
Oh, I need to present this to him. Did you see my face cell phone?
Oh, there, I have that. Oh, wow. Yeah, you can tell exactly when this game came out by the style of phone.
Do you think you can give it back?
Sure. I mean, wait a second. Tricky lawyer. Oh, he's on to me. That's great.
Oh, no, it's just,
You know, detective.
a cell phone holds all the little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets.
You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal, I already checked all the numbers in memory.
You're quite the detective.
Oh, well, I am one. You can have the phone back. I've looked through it.
There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversations. My Silvo! Check the court record. Yeah, we already know what the thing is. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Oh, no, that's this one.
You all done, pal?
Yeah, thanks, I'll be heading out now.
One more thing I wanted to mention. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your loyally ways, pal.
Mate,
Whose side are you on, Dick?
Dick, love, whose side are you on?
April May!
With whatever the hell her outfit is.
The
witness?
Yeah, Miss April May.
I forgot. Yeah, I was right with her name.
I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her.
Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already then?
You're trying your loyally tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial.
She's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to get a detective to leak information.
You got that right, pal.
Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Gatewater Hotel. Gatewater Hotel, room 303.
Oh god, what voice do I give this woman?
Well, hello there, handsome.
Yeah, good enough. Really high American because of the fact that the what's his red, white, blue is like clear. Hi! Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal.
Memo to self! Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job much harder.
See, this is all like something out of a movie. It sounds so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. It's me! I'm crap. Wine.
The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay & Co. law office building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it'd be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. I still see him painting. Wait, should that be still alive?
Whatever, one of those hanging on the wall.
Ooh, you got something in there.
Screwdriver.
Hey! Hey!
Ooh.
What are you doing? No touching! Bad boy! You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You won and wouldn't make me upset, would you?
Yeah, that works for her. Upset, I thought she was going to explode. Jesus Christ. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. You said it yourself. It's a screwdriver. What the is this woman doing? Table.
Bottle and 2 glasses. Somebody must be staying with her. Bed. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching. I think that's it for an investigation. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna talk to the girl now. What you witnessed, hi April. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Ooh, observe incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Oh, better not encourage her.
You know that thing that, happened the other day, the bad thing. What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you can tell me about it. Pretty please.
Let me see. Well, dream on. You want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Could you just who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No. Hey, I'm just doing my job.
You know you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is that you do?
Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh my god. This woman. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Ugh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television.
No, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
See, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh boy! Jesus Christ, girl! Show my badge.
But I'm a witness? Police witness, you understand. How could I possibly give you any information in good conscience? Me, the witness. It's just like in the movies.
Okay, Jesus, girl. Can I go back to the offices? I want to leave her alone. Oh, there we go. Here he is. Grossberg. I'm leaving April. Jesus Christ. Can she leave, please? I don't like her anymore, please. Oh, this is Grossberg. Oh, God. What do I do for him?
So you're the one they say has been looking for me?
Yeah, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined.
That badge on your collar? Ah, so you're a lawyer, you know.
Yes, well, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed.
Not busy, then how come no one could get in touch with you?
Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it.
Well, sir, it's about Maya Fey. Oh, that's a face.
Ah, yes, Maya Fey, go on.
Why the strange reaction?
Cha-cha, I'm really busy here, son. I can't go talking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Wait a second. How'd you know the trial was tomorrow?
Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion.
What is going on? He refused to ask me before I even got a chance to ask. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case.
Let's see. I'm busy, you see.
I'm giving him just the Frank Saw It voice because I know he appears in like 3 cases and that's it, and I'm probably going to change his accent every single time. The client's Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye.
Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue. I'll look elsewhere.
Think not.
Huh? Did you say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly, terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer with their salt would take on this particular case.
Terribly
sorry, my boy.
Why?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you.
What is going on? How do you know Mia Fey?
She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission. A mission. You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one.
The painting. That's quite a painting.
Ah, you noticed. It's my pride and joy and bliss, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The colour of the sky that you want to see, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. soundtrack to sound like Santa Baby. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Santa Baby. Anyway. It's fine. It's the 30th. I can still get away with it. Hiya.
Oh, you're back! Did you find the lawyer?
Well, see, I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bone.
What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help?
Well,
Oh, I see. I've been abandoned then.
your family. What about your family?
I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is.
I do, but I'm not going to say where. Don't know, so she could still be alive.
Apollo's wondering the same thing.
The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life.
Ruined.
After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain.
So you live by yourself?
Uh-huh. I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers.
I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain.
Your mother's enemy.
Who was this man who ruined your mother?
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate.
They didn't use a spirit medium, did they?
To try and contact the victim. The case was solved, we thought. The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. She became the laughing stock of the nation. White.
Huh?
That was his name. My sister told me.
White, huh?
Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
4 PM. Time's up. I'm gonna defend her. I can't abandon you. Why did I become a lawyer? Oh, give me a second. Doggo be barking. There we go. Sorry, Doggo was barking at a cat outside. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me.
That's so kind of you.
I can't, like, sniff into the camera, microphone even. Let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right, thank you.
She smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. Oh, I'm not gonna load, I need to save. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay?
It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? And I'm gonna have to do her accent again. The playful, fun American lady who sounds like the, that one character. I was about to say the one character from Disgraced Attorney, but her name is Gato Tornado, and she's from the 6th game. She's the clown who's like, who artificially like modifies herself with balloons. It's a weird character. I do know who she is, at least. There has to be something in there. Goodness sake, I dug back to barking at cats again. This guard monitors the visitor room. He hasn't moved an inch. I'm real proud of this guy. Definitely not part of the background before. Smile for the camera, I guess. I got your cell phone back.
Can I have some sister's voice?
Oh! Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. Oh, sorry, it's Maya's like, thank you. Oh, this guy. Oh, I can get to do the fun British accent for this guy. Oh god. What accent do I go for? Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it come here? Like, every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself. Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Oop, accidentally put that there. I almost forgot. You came back quick. Mike, do I ask you to inform Miss May there's a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that? Flashback.
White. That was his name. My sister told me.
White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? I'm gonna go look in that drawer now. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all of it. I know it. All right. I'll be using this piece of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait. You know what I mean.
Oh, bellboy. Still there.
Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court.
Run behind the curtain. Run behind the curtain, please.
Right, here we go. Here's our trial. Woo! We might cut off at like 2.5 hours or 3, depending on. I know that this trial is in 2 parts, so we might end this one after this, or we could try and do the whole thing. Like, we could try and just do 4 hours straight, and then just have like a VOD of 4 hours. At some time, I need to make a VODs channel, which will just have all the anything that's like the big playthroughs on it. So stuff like Ace Attorney, Zero Escape when I play that, AI the Somnium Files, Professor Layton if I can get my capture card to work. Ghost Trick. I've managed Your Turn to Die is another one. So any kind of like story-based games or stuff like that. Or maybe some of the Balatro games, I don't know, but I need to make a VODs channel at some point, where, aside from like my weird main channel in which I do music and hopefully art at some point. So, woohoo. I'm probably going to cut this bit out, but if not, fun times. Let the trial begin.
Edgeworth, my man.
I do have a vague accent for him.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
Oh god. What did I do for Edgeworth before? Look, I've got the Edgeworth fit on, but it's slightly more red. Look at me, boy. Oh god, no, he's English. He's very much just British.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I bet he not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mate, you're not helping this.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime, and the prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts in this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth.
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene.
Gumshoe! Gumshoe, where are you?
Please!
Hey, pal. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
I'm going to have to keep this accent through the whole of the investigation game. This is going to be fun.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map in the office to explain. Why would we have that? The body was found by this window here, and the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker, found next to a body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir.
Wow.
The court accepts this statue as evidence.
They're still calling it a statue, despite us telling you guys it's a clock. When the next music plays, I'm gonna just quickly grab another drink.
Now, detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
I'm gonna go quickly check on my dogs and go and and go get another drink. So I'll leave you for the testimony music to be playing. There we go. Back to like staring at cat my dog's been doing, so she's a bit woofy at the moment.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction. We gotta press him now. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. Oh my god, my dog just hates me at the moment. She's woofing in the back. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try.
Something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Maya Fey's arrest. Here we go.
As soon as the phone call in and came arrested the scene, there were 2 people there already. Okay.
And you're gonna have to press him on everything. Who'd you say you got a call from?
Hey pal, don't play dumb, you know who.
April May! That lady, I remember her. With the accent I chose for her, and I regret choosing it because now I'm gonna have to keep repeating the accent I chose for her. Okay, I pressed, not sure it did much. Right, please continue. There are 2 people there already. Yes, we understand that. Defendant Miss Maya Fey and the lawyer Phoenix. Yes, that's correct. You absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act won't get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you 2 stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care. Witness account. Who did that? April. Hold on. If I heard correctly, you said you had arrested her because you had hard evidence he did it.
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it.
You did say it. You said it.
Exactly what about the suspicion in Woman's in Pink's claim was hard evidence?
What? Miss May isn't suspicious and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more than solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yeah.
What?
Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony. Your Honor, sure. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
I might actually just try and do the whole case. And then we do 3... Yeah, case 3 on Sunday. And then we do case 4 next week. And then that's the first game done within 2 weeks. I think that's good.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime tomorrow night. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was clearly written. Blood test results showed the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. If she died instantaneously, she wouldn't have been able to write it. Well, no, Edgeworth is just, oh my god, his ass on that image.
Oh, you like that? That's my hard evidence.
How'd you like that, Mr. Edgeworth?
Edgeworth, no.
I updated the autopsy report.
Fuck off, Edgeworth.
A question for you. Your Honor.
Why don't you test? Okay,
yeah. I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it.
Look,
Very well, Reverend. Maybe it's cross-examination. After securing the suspect.
no, that's not his line.
Okay.
This one, right?
The killer.
Framed.
Objection! Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? Silly boy. I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. But those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright.
Yep, pal.
Well, Detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found.
On it, the word Maya was clearly written in blood. Lab test results show the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found in the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim was no, she could have done it before she died. Okay. No, it's the before she died there. It's that one. She died instantaneously.
Objection!
Yeah. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say the victim, Maya Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? That's really what you're saying? What? This is one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course you wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, Detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But... What? No butting your way out of this one.
Order. The event to the point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have the time to write.
Objection! Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
Oh, for God's sake, Edgeworth! When? The day. The day of. The day after, right?
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
What? A second autopsy was reported yesterday at my request, you twat. You absolute twat, Edgeworth.
Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blind. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning.
No way, Edgeworth.
Your Honour, it's quite easy to imagine what the victim did have time to write Maya.
That is all. As much as I like you, Edgeworth, you're a bit of a dick in this case. A bit of a dick gumshoe. Definitely. Damn you, Edgeworth. That's what I keep saying. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeves other than ruffles. Give him that Austin Powers look.
Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say?
You're a sham.
Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict.
What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks.
No matter, Your Honour. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honour, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Screw you, Edgeworth.
Well, Your Honour, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
Allow me to bow, and allow me to pad. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to do the April May accent again. Let the witness April May take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent?
Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service. Wink.
Oh my god. Order and introduction does not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Aw. Yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom.
Thankfully, I'm gay. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was, like, in my hotel room? Hehe. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is definitely across from the Bay & Co. law offices.
Uh-huh. That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
I hate that I chose that accent for her.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, I saw a woman being long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was that mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. That girl, she caught out to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little itsy witsy. Wink.
Well, Your Honour,
I see it is a remarkably solid testimony. No, it's not. I don't see a trouble witness any. Wait, Your Honour. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the
witness's testimony just now was quite firm. Mr. Wright, I understand that you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well, her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
How dare you? Yes, I'm going to cross-examine this lady. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. And I'm gonna do it anyway. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Witness's account. Oh god, I'm gonna have to do the accent again. Okay.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know?
Okay. I'm gonna press this on everything just to see what happens. Why did you do that?
Huh? Why? Like, why what?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
That's it? She can't get out of the question that easily.
I sort of, you know.
No.
I had a feeling.
You can't just do that in court, love. You can't just do that in court. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder. Go for it. Surely you must have had a reason to look out of your window that time of night.
Oh.
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness.
Badgering? Really? Really, Edgeworth? You update the autopsy report and you accuse me of stuff. Edgeworth, no. As much as I love you, no, we're not doing this.
You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed.
Yeah, stop him. Shut up. The poor girl. Yeah, shush, shut up. Shut up.
Mr. Wright, you've been warned.
Poor girl, what about poor me?
You looked out the window. What did you see next?
And then I saw a woman with long hair being attacked.
Okay, we're gonna just keep pressing and see what happens. The woman with long hair, that was Mia Fey.
Slender, sort of like, well, some people might say pretty, if that's your thing.
Your thing.
And the person attacking her?
The one attacking her with this mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. And then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away.
Surely she died instantaneously. Dodged what?
Well, the attack. Please continue the testimony. That girl, she caught up to her and hit her.
Where? How do you know it was my client?
Huh? Well, gee, first of all, she had a girl's physique. And secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her?
She has a point. What do you mean not every small person is Maya? That's not how it works. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant?
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yeah, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless. Like, about this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Oh, that face. I don't like that face. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But...
Still,
We don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
yes, she was! She was, Your Honor! I saw her! And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss Nay?
Rower, what do you...
That's a dinosaur for I love you.
What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just don't think I thought those trailing little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May.
The court would like to remind you
To please omit nothing in your testimony. Please stop. Please stop, April. April, no.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wink.
Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. And the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. That kind of statue-y clock. The thinker, I think. Does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Tee.
Why does she know it's a clock? Why does she know it's a clock? She shouldn't know it's a clock.
She shouldn't know it's a clock. What do I have in terms of, like... Did she go to the left? Right is in your brain.
Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue.
Like, surely, yeah, it was right. Yeah, it was the, because that's the left. She was found on the left-hand side. No, is it not? Okay. Because she wouldn't have run off to the right. She would have run off to the left. Alright, cool, thanks. Not looking. This is gonna be something because it's a clock.
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something. Do I? Oh, it is just presenting the stock. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? You like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
You just said the statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it.
Huh?
Another person in much the same position of you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Order! Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Oh,
Objection! The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, of course, you will withdraw your question.
Objection! But questions are all I have, Your Honour. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once.
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
That was close. If you stop me there, the trial will be over.
huh? What? So what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How do you know it was a clock?
What? That's because I heard it? I heard it say the time.
So you've been to the law offices of Fame?
No? Hey, why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices in Fame, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could have easily have heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
Nuh-uh, Your Honour. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... it couldn't have rung. It couldn't have rung because she took the parts out. It is inconceivable the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork.
How could you possibly?
Just take a look. Right now.
Oh,
See anything interesting, Your Honour?
as if the defense says, this clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty, so it couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Oh, you can see her twitching. You can see her twitching her eye. Well, Miss May. Tisk tisk.
What? Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright.
He knew the clock was empty. Somehow. He knew.
You've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring.
We must ask, when was the clockwork removed? It was after the witness heard the clock. There is no... Well, no, it's before, because we have the phone call.
Mr. Wright? Can you prove when the clock was removed?
Yes, we can!
If possible, of course.
I have proof.
What? How are you bullshitting this, Wright? Tell me! Tell me!
Well, I was listening, and now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is that it's the battery. Take that! Take a look at the battery. It's phone.
What a very cute set. Oh.
Ooh, you have a girly phone.
Wait, this is my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Order! Order!
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Look at his face. Oh my god. Smug ass Nick. We love it. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation then. Beep.
So you just wanted me to hold on to the thinker for you then?
If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working?
I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Ow, that hurt my ears slightly. Your Honour, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at Hurt Hotel.
Huh? Huh?
Well, Miss May, would you care to explain that to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock, other than the very obvious wiretapping we found in your room?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wait.
So the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Does the bench have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Yes, Larry made it himself. The witness claims she's seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce as evidence.
Well, the statue itself, because it's... Larry made it. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made it. Only two exist. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today.
Oh. Haha.
Look. Oh. Girl. You don't look good.
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? You should get it. You should die for it. Die.
Oh, I was thinking, yeah, we're getting death penalty in this goddamn stuff.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law and the witness will remain calm.
Alright.
Oh. Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did, teehee. Wink.
Scary.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the witness was a clock?
Oh dear, does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? She's a work boy. This is it. Yes, Your Honour. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she'd heard that it was a clock.
She heard?
That is correct, Your Honour. There is no way that she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Oh, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving she'd heard the murder weapon was a clock. It was the wiretap!
Hell yes, we're getting there.
Have a look at this. Ooh, that.
I found this in Miss May's room.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fay's phone, were you not?
Oh, oh.
Objection! Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous.
Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely.
Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say the weapon was a cock on the phone?
Yes!
Can you prove that? I think not.
Yes, she did! I think I can, it's simple.
What? I love this.
Here's my proof. The proof the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a cock is... Yes! Yes, she did! I represent the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Beep.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me.
Again? What's it this time?
It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Beep. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection! Your Honor, this is ridiculous!
Your Honour, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defence demands an answer.
What? Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May!
Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer! It's no fair! All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it?
I'm crying. That did it. The court's seen in the real Miss April May now. She didn't do it. Why the wiretap? Why'd you tap her phone? She didn't do it. I think she's working in cahoots with Wright, so because we know who the killer is, so she's working in cahoots with him. Because they both got that fun pink thing going on. Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this like a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant?
Ugh, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I can hardly call that irrelevant.
Well, this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice. He has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation? Can you prove you had nothing to do with the murder, even though you tapped her phone?
I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You're probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course I can, and I will.
You can't be serious.
Way, I say. Way. And I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Huh. Okay. So, like, the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
I know she didn't do the murder. Room service.
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee? Like normal coffee, but cold.
I'm drinking cold coffee right now. Should probably heat it up.
And if you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have, like, regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee. I drink iced coffee, to be fair.
You think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink.
Ergo, the witness was not at the scene of the crime.
On the scene at the time of the murder. I know she wasn't.
So, where does that leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone.
However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant Maya Fey commit murder. No, they're gonna let her just walk away? I'm sorry, wiretapping is still a crime, by the way. I'm fairly sure. Like, this girl's gonna get at least, I don't know how long that is. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Well, the bellboy's a witness. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunk quite low enough already.
Objection! I object to calling the bellboy.
Why? What's your reason?
Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing.
Well, he might have fucking seen it, that's why.
However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling the witness.
Condition.
If Miss April's May alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognise that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent.
I know she's not the killer. Because we've seen who the killer is. He's eating popcorn in the back at the top of the stand. And he's like, well, guys, sorry. Guess I gotta, if I'm getting away with this murder, I can let her take the fall for me.
And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty. No! That is my condition.
What? Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Accept. I've got nothing to lose. Understood. I accept your condition.
Fool. Foolish fool. Foolishly foolish fool. Shit, I'm talking like this.
I'm right into my trap! Wait, what? Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy.
Yes, sir. I received your sample in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
The true set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
You can take it down. You put it down. There's like a whole like counter. Alright. I'm the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her exactly at the requested time, and I delivered the iced coffee to her guest, Miss May herself.
Defense may begin.
Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. Maya will be finished. Will she deliberately use the 9 o'clock time to then go, oh, I didn't do the murder? Yes, that's fine. We're just gonna like press a couple of things. Miss May. How can you be so certain?
I checked Miss May.
Oh gosh. I'm tired. I don't know why I'm tired. It's like great.
And then I saw them and the point being, I remembered her quite well, so.
Keep pressing this one. 9 on the dot.
I confirmed that detail several times.
He was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished so. 9, the time of the murder. Okay. Precisely 9 then. Oh. Doggo time. I'm gonna leave you to BRB while I just sort out my doggos.
Right, there we go. Precisely 9 then.
Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9. Yeah.
How can you be so sure?
Miss May was quite insistent it was brought then. Oh, bellboy, hey he, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9.
Why would she be so particular about the time?
I delivered.
What's up?
No, you're not having stuffed doggo. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir, as in so very absolutely. It's an endearing manner, isn't mine?
How come you're so very certain?
Well, when I brought the room service, she, the guests, favoured with an embracer.
Embracer? Embracia. Is that French for an embrace?
It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir, more like a peck on the cheek.
Why would she have done that?
I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanour, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir.
Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good, there's nothing there.
Tisk tisk, finally you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. And it's rather tedious cross-examination here.
It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave at the stand.
I can't let this happen, can I? Protest. Wait, please wait.
Yes? Does the defense have something to say?
One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Objection! Your Honour, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough.
Now, Mr. Ridgway. All right, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question.
Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Check-in, because then... I think check-in. Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in Miss May. Yeah, what? Because there was 2 people.
My first thought was she was a beautiful person. With a point.
Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment?
Well, even... without chance, but even I'd have little chance with her lover there.
What did he say? What did you say?
Rather quite.
Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person?
I object, this was objectionable.
What?
Objection overruled, the witness will answer. Yes, I see.
Why did you not mention that in your testimony?
Well, sir, you
Didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
yes, quite, indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who...
Oh, Edgeworth. Oh, Edgeworth.
Edgeworth. He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked so. Oh my god, his eyes! The twitching, the moving. They are just moving. Oh my god, they're just going. You fool!
Yeah, that's Francisca's line usually, and she'll pop up at some point in the second game. I've won!
I mean, well, she's not the killer, but... Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct.
Yes, sir.
Then, when you brought the room service, you didn't see that man in the room?
That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold it's impossible to judge the defendant. Oh boy! Oh, we got that evidence! We're getting that evidence now! Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
And who, Mr. Wright, is this other person?
A lover! Simple it was, the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oh! Your Honor, as he has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. Hell yeah, get his ass, Phoenix!
My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late.
Too late for what? I'd suppose you'd like if it was too late, wouldn't you? With your... After all, it was you who hid the presence of this other man from the court. Oh, Edgeworth. Edgeworth. The fact that these two know each other. It's great. Because from what I remember, Miles and Phoenix have known each other since they were kids. And now they just hate each other. Larry's just in the middle going, look at what I painted, guys!
These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough! I'm eating a thing, sorry.
The court acknowledges the defense's argument.
Yeah.
Am I understood? Yes, And it's all today for the trial of my fate, so that's the first half.
Heck yeah.
Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there.
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just, doing my job,
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. That face of his, with his eyes wide and his trembling lips, sent shivers up my spine.
If you say so.
So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well... Her face immediately changes. No, I don't think so. Not yet. We're only halfway through and we're kind of in the intermission, so, at least this isn't like a 3-part trial or something. Or like, case 5 of Ace Attorney Investigations, which is like 7 hours long.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis...
Don't worry, I'll find it by tomorrow, I promise. Heck yeah, get his ass, Phoenix.
I'm counting on you. Get his ass, Phoenix.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. Great, you're actually doing stuff. I thought it might come in handy, but now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack and ran to the riot, where she was caught and struck. No! I don't know how much good, because I thought if you look at where she was looking, she would have been able to dodge to the left and not to the right, so that's why I was like, oh, I can object this part. No, you can't do that. I don't know how much this will do there, whatever, words. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention centre, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued, we're halfway! We're halfway. Whoa. We're halfway there. Whoa. Squidward on a chair. Anyway.
Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place such as this. Like, look, there's so much weed.
I love it.
It's really quite moving. Not you stinging lawyer. I hope you die. Are you gonna laugh? Yeah, laugh at the fallen Miss May.
No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you...
Whatever. Spinehead. I don't remember what I actually said. Is there a way to, like, check what was just said? No. Fun. Please, you're scaring the security guard. He's like, he is staring into his hat right now. He does not want to be here.
So, what does he want to wish to ask for me then, huh?
For starters, how'd you get to be so totally whacked? That man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. You tell me about him? Where is he? Come on.
No way, Jose.
Maybe I had something to get her to talk. Why'd you place a wiretap on Mia's phone?
When you say it like that, it sounds so cold. It's criminal.
Tapping people's phone is a crime, Miss May.
Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, huh? Creep.
This woman is impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person.
Oh, that does it, bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer.
Bottom? I thought I was a top. Anyway, no. I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just me? I don't know if there's anything.
Guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts, so get lost. Because, well, I'm not cooperating.
Thanks! Okay, I just want to see what happens when I present her shit. She doesn't like that. If I present her everything, what will it give me? Okay, she's just not wanting to respond to any of it. No, she doesn't want to respond to any of it, so I have to kind of... Bye.
Welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare so say myself.
Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that.
No, not at all. Sir, your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say.
Rep? Yeah. Our reputation will swell as the hotel where a murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room. It'll be great for business. Whoa! Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I too will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bedroom? You are our honored guest. Let me know if there's anything I can bring you.
Sure, what can I tell him? Miss May.
About Miss May? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carried the scent of danger.
We're in total agreement, psycho.
The photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify.
A photo, huh?
So tell me about this hotel. Absolutely, and on that subject, I have an excellent idea. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose we add a subtitle.
A subtitle?
The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. What do you think?
Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set, love. Can I present anything to you?
Yeah, I'm not gonna just read out all of these bits anymore. Okay, yeah, he's just weird. I'm gonna go back to the law office and see whether we can... Looks like forensics are taking the day off today. Detective Gunshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. Mia's favourite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. Charlie! His desk, perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing now is Mia. You certainly couldn't cram more legal books in here even if you wanted to. Yeah, some of the files missing? I'm imagining things. Oh! The old movie poster. It's the first movie that made me cry. I'll have to check it out. Anything else I can just examine the window. Sky's blue and so am I. Ah, love. I'm gonna go back to Grossberg, so we're just gonna wander around doing stuff. We are gonna probably finish this case today, because then that means I can do case number 3. Hey Swan, how you doing? I'm currently playing Ace Attorney. We've gone through the first case, and we're currently in the middle portion. We're kind of in the intermission in the second case, so we've got to do some more investigating. Nice to know! But... maybe he's avoiding me. Good, Grossman can avoid you. Oh, I can just pick up the... Good, I need the photo of the guy. DL6. Oh no, DL6 is back. Oh no, like this is gonna come back later. I think that's... Yeah, I'll take the one with Exhibit B, because I think the first one is supposed to be Misty Faye, who is Maya's mother, but she doesn't look like that in one of the other cases, I think. Photograph added to court record, cool. Yeah, we're in the intermission between the two, the first half and second half of the second trial. And then I think I've got to go back to the Gatewater Hotel and talk to this guy and then present him with the photo of this guy. Take a look at this photo.
That's him, detective.
I'm the lawyer.
Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is.
No, I really don't.
Without a doubt, this is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit? I think that's how I spell affidavit. Yeah, swearing that it's him.
An affidavit? Wow, this guy's really excited. Yeah, I'll have him write it. Because this guy's gonna be really...
Bellboy swore the affidavit.
Jesus Christ, mate. Hurry up and write it. Bellboy's affidavit added to the court record. Cool, there's a lot of random stuff. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this, and I'm glad I don't have to do her accent much anymore. Oh, and I've got to then talk to Miss May. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? The only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now. You just don't have... You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. Great, nice to know, April. When this case is done, I am shaving my head. He then never proceeds to do so. I'm gonna present you with... Do I present you with the red white dude, or do I... Have a look at this. I'm not telling you. Oh, she does not like that. A reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. Ooh. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof it was him? Hmm? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I'm so close. Oh, this thing. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw. This is the man you checked in with. Oh boy. Who's the profile? How old is she? 23. He's 26. Wow. I thought he was older. 27, 17, 30, 64. Wow, he looks 64. 23. He's 24! Jesus, I keep forgetting that Miles and Phoenix are both 24 in this game. And 20. Who is most definitely this guy? Look, I'm pointing to him right now. This guy. Right. There he is. He's the killer. Found him. Now I'm getting somewhere. Push her hard, because my god, this girl does not need easing. She needs to be pushed. Screw you, girl. I don't need to do anything for you. No use playing dumb, if that indeed is an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. Ooh! So the press would have a field day with his reputation. Fine, I'll talk. You win. Yes, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fist in the air? Now tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate, Blue Court. Red White. Of course. Love these names. What's it called? Is it called nominative determinism? When it's like your name justifies your job, basically. So like a dentist called Chip Silvertooth, which I've heard of. I keep forgetting what it's called, but every character in the Ace Attorney universe has it. Or what they look like. I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Cop is located? Oh, girl. Mr. Red White, at last, we found our killer. A lead on this guy. Look at him. I can do the fun thing where I point at evidence now. That's cool. Time to take action. Oh, Bellboy's affidavit discarded. Why have we discarded it?
think we should go to Blue Corp. Oh, I'm gonna have to call him this guy. I hate him. Oh, he's got one of these pictures as well. Because Grossman has one. What's with the surreal decor? Oh, God. Oh, God, I keep forgetting about this guy.
Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage.
Personage? Personage? I don't know. What the hell? Oh, God, this dude.
Your name! What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by.
Wright. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably.
Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous! Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary.
I think in the Japanese version, they have him use English words instead of, like, the, giantesque and vocabulary. Like, it would be in Japanese, and then you'd have giantesque vocabulary, and it would just be, why? Why would you do this to me? What is this guy's problem exactly?
I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the word elite challenge.
What a fruitcake! Mate, you can say that about yourself, Phoenix.
Huh, let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation to why you would come to meet me like this.
What does he even mean by that?
No matter. So what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself?
This guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not?
Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she's done.
What she has done? You mean the wiretap?
Indeed, she's paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but as I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is inevitable that she would do this.
It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room?
Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy.
Yeah, you get a little bit.
Still,
Mr. White. The hotel bellboy stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly.
No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases, I still won't talk to you. You want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that.
He raises a good question. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? Because he's richer than him. Edgeworth is kind of sad because he should have seen the same thing as April May, but he wasn't in the room, was he?
Oh ho ho! The police, the courts, to me they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement.
Hey, what kind of company is Blue Corp?
Excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future.
So, like, Twitter? And all of its AI bullcrap? Oh, okay. Nice to know that company's online. Sell information. Oh, to your AI overlords.
In just 10 years, I built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so.
He's obsessed with Americanisms in the Japanese version. I do remember this.
And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue. Fantabulistic, is it not?
This specific has been bothering me. What might...
Yes, what that might be?
It's a big painting. Where did you get it? See, when did you get that painting? Huh, no idea. I forgot. I've seen that painting before, yesterday. Why do I find that painting here today?
Oh, Mr. Wrong, was it?
Right.
It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you?
Huh? A lawyer?
No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney grody burger. Oh.
punched me. That's called assault. I'm fairly sure that's also a crime. Just assault.
Will we do a charge you with assault? Speaking of, yes! Charge away, I welcome it, for it's you who will be found guilty. Heed my expertism, the police, the courts, they all do my bidding.
So you say. I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I mean, to another character in Rise of the Ashes. There's I think the 5th case is called like Rise from the Ashes or something like that, and it's the DLC case. There's a character who could definitely do that.
I don't expect you to understand the world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I think.
Mr. Grossberg's. Yes.
Then you must ask him, why does it this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss.
Bye. I'm gonna just examine your like area though. Alright, I'm gonna just stop like doing all the examining bits. Like unless I'm doing investigations, I'm not gonna. Judges Corporation Special Good Friday. What the hell? This is quite a thing. I'm gonna move back to Roseburgs. I don't think he's noticed me standing here.
Jumping Jehoshaphat! Oh, you.
What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man. Oh, he's no longer got the painting.
I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess.
Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. I'm gonna just casually examine... Oh, wait a second. Yeah, it was a painting of... So you came to see the trial?
Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? What was that?
Well, you see, it's just me and sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, too. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl.
Back to the Santa Baby theme, and I can only hear it as Santa Baby now. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know.
A right, Mr. Wright?
No, I'm sorry. It's just I needed a little more time to think about it. Oh, it's his life. He does seem troubled. I'm starting to get a feeling I know what it is. It's Mr. White.
Huh.
So I paid Blue Corp a visit. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit something's been bothering me.
What is it? Oh, my boy.
It's just... Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was it not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp. Red White's office.
You noticed. I suppose I would have guessed you would. It is a large painting.
Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected.
Connected, you say?
Yes, and I know what it is.
You're lovers!
No, he's blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail?
Oh, girl.
I'm just gonna grab something. Give me a memento. There you go. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof.
Very well, it's maybe the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off the chest so I can finally rest easy. You and me as understudy, perhaps it was fate.
What's he talking about?
Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years. All because of the DL6 incident.
The name on the back of those photographs.
I could not stand in defense of Maya. White would have destroyed me.
So that's the connection.
It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White would be nigh on impossible.
Impossible? Why?
There's information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians.
What?
They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years.
The DL6 incident, because that's definitely not going to come up at any other point in this game. What is the DL6 incident?
DL6 is nothing more than the sordid code the police give the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium.
Oh, so that was Thingy's mother. Okay. A medium?
Her name was Misty
Faye. Yeah, I got her name right. Okay. Hey!
Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called for a fraud.
This is what Maya was talking about the other day.
I did all I could for her and in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. The murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident.
Reason for blackmail. But why were you blackmailed over this?
The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know, but one person found out. I told him.
You told White?
He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked to the police for months far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it and he came to me. Only this time the offer was blackmail.
I see.
White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yes, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office.
Mia's office?
She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
Cool. So I've now got to go back to the law office. Funny looking at this room, seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Grossberg said there would be clues, maybe I should have had another look. Examine. Yeah, it's the cases they're missing. A to I, because DL6 will be missing. I've tarnished the Fae name, leaving only these words my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Juran.
I'm not gonna just speak out this one, I might as well just leave this one. His name is... Oh good, we'll get to jail.
Oh, there's writing on mostly in pencil. White, this is Mia's handwriting. I get it, Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... Oh god! I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's
find the most disturbing one. Jesus! Jesus, Phoenix, you're dark. There's nothing else I can do. Oh, is it? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask of you.
I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty incident may occur. Accident. Do I make myself clear?
Transparent. Oh my god, there's so much.
It is okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of
I
it.
thought I'd already gone through it. Okay. Present. This is the only clue that Mia left me. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then one day word got leaked to the press. The very next day he took his own life.
And this concerns me how?
I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. I mean, you just realised Mia also works in terms of, like, their name. Because obviously you have Maya and Mia, because it's supposed to be a reference to Morgan Fay, who is also a character. Mia, Maya, Morgan. But also Mia stands for MIA, missing in action. Which... Ah, okay, that makes sense. Every one of them was labelled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You blackmailed him.
Blackmail?
Just of others. This company's built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I?
What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it they should be doing now? Investigating me?
No.
I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia.
Boop. Hello?
Mr. Wrong, really.
I'll send someone right away.
Wait a second. Mr. White, you're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. White. What I should be doing now is going after you.
Just what are you insinuating?
Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you and April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered and you and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Chief Prosecutor. This is, like, Lana at this point, right? Who's the Chief Prosecutor? Is it Gant or is it Lana? I don't remember. I think it's Gant at this point. I want to testify to one. Gant's voice. I witnessed the murder, you see. I would like to testify.
What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court.
Quietude. I told you I changed my mind. Oh, one other thing. To the police over here. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed but could be violent. The executioner. The hatchet man. Mr. One of those. I do not believe you're in a position to freely offer your opinions to be correct. I'm telling you to send the police. Now. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you and you'll be tried as Miss Mia's killer.
The case is as good as settled. The law of any worth will defend you. Meanwhile, Edgeworth.
Hey! I'm not just any worth. I'm Edgeworth. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. I might actually, once we get to the trial, I might actually raid out because it's taking quite a while. And we are like 3 hours in. So after this, yeah, once we get to the trial segment, I think we're going to raid out and we're going to see who else is streaming. Oh, give me a moment. But, Harry Butch. Actually, my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right, sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer. Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Very well, Mr. Wrong. Bong. Are we on the other side now? I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea.
Right! Mr. Wright!
Oh, Maya. I'm assuming they just look the same on both sides. Great, they let you out of detention.
Just now, yeah? So thanks to you.
Now I'm afraid we switched places.
What do you mean you...
I explained what had happened to Maya.
I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do?
Well, cheer me on in court. You can cheer for me in court.
Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader?
Yeah, like that.
Leave it to me. I'd better go get a uniform and some pom-poms.
Wait.
What?
I'm kidding, it was a joke.
No way.
No, really, I was kidding. But thanks, it's good to know you're on my side now. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway.
But I can't sit there and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind.
Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow.
Okay, I'll beat him. I'll show them a thing or two.
Okay, I think times may change, yet with crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. I'm going to save here. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trial. Oh, okay, yeah, so they do actually explain why. Almost all finish in a day. Most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I'd end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. Won't be the first, Phoenix, and it won't be the last. Because I know it's not the first or the last time third and fourth game present itself. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. Yay! So I think... I think this is the point in which I'm going to stop, because I think I've been streaming for about 3 and almost 3.5 hours, and I'm going to continue the game on Sunday. So on Sunday we will be doing the rest of the second trial and as much of the third case as we can possibly do, which will be pretty good. For now, I gotta go find someone to raid. Give me a moment. I'm gonna try and find someone who's I found someone who's also on the first case, so if anybody wants to go, do say hello. Or I think, no, we're gonna go raid Uneasy Peasy. I think will be a good one to raid. And I think that should get us nice. I think we will go and raid Uneasy Peasy at the moment.
and he is currently playing a little bit of Gartic Phone. And I think that means that I'm going to raid out for it. So I will see you at some point. I will see you guys on Sunday. Thank you for a great 2024. And here's to a new 2025. Thanks, Vet, for the butter raid.